Several people had asked for falling videos, how to fall. There are many falls. This is not exclusive, but there are 4 falls that you should have mastered for really 5, but I'm just gonna go over 4 real quick, maybe 5 for blue belt. Okay, right. The first is your backfall technical stand-up. Most people are falling okay, tucking their chin, staying round, but a lot of students are really sloppy with their technical stand-up. Okay, so we have to make sure the technical stand-up is solid. All right? So, I'm going to always, anytime I fall, I'm going to lower myself down as gradually as possible. So, sitting down like in a chair, tucking my chin, staying round, breaking my fall. All right? Then, of course, the natural progression here is to rocking chair, come up, technical stand-up, whether I'm brushing my hair or extending the arm. If I want to add the self-defense component, I can kick to the knee. And then here, make sure you have a nice wide base, your knees are open. Okay? You're always looking forward at your opponent. My hands are up now. So that is my backfall technical stand-up. Next, forward, actually we're going to do diagonal. So diagonal fall, the natural and instinctual thing to do when you take a diagonal fall or to fall on your side is to reach for the ground. I see this all the time. We still have kids and adults that are doing this. We have to condition ourselves out of that. We're going to either just tuck our arm or we're going to break fall. And if we choose to break fall, we're going to meet the mat. Okay? Because again, the instinctual thing to do is reach for the mat with your hand or your elbow, where you can injure your wrist, your elbow, or your shoulder. Okay? So I'm going to step out with one foot, and now I'm going to load all my weight. It'll transfer to this lead foot, and this leg will come through. I'm going to fall on my side, not on my back. And I meet the mat. Okay? Again, when people are first learning this, they tend to reach, and that's where they're going to get injured. Okay? So step, slide, and break your fall. You should also be in a proper finish position once you conclude the fall. All right? So this is a diagonal fall. Tor, do you need me?
No, sorry, I was just watching the...
Okay. All right, next, the forward rolling fall. Most of you are okay with this aside from the finish position, so make sure the finish position is correct. One thing that people have a problem with sometimes is they go shoulder to shoulder, and what tends to happen to create that is they do this as they roll. All right, so I go here, and then I go shoulder to shoulder. And obviously that's wrong, and sloppy, and you're at risk for potential injury, so you want to go down your back. So stay facing forward. I start the wheel here, it goes up my arm, and then down the back. So instead of going shoulder to shoulder, I go shoulder and then down the back. And then I finish my position. So when I finish, when I go over my right shoulder, my right foot is flat, just slightly beyond vertical, so not fully vertical. All right? And then I come down on my thigh on the side of break fall. So this is coming down. All right? So my break fall and my thigh help to absorb the shock. So one more time, I'm going to do the opposite side. Again, making sure the finish position is correct, and I never go shoulder to shoulder because it's just clunky and sloppy. All right, finish position. If you need to, correct it. Okay, make sure you're not coming up on your elbow. Here. Okay, so that is the forward rolling fall, staying down, sprawl. Right, when you sprawl, again, you're staying low. Anytime you're going to the ground, you want to lower yourself down as low as possible. And from here, I can protect my lead leg. But let's imagine I need to sprawl because someone shoots on me. My hands don't go in front. My hands go where my hips are. Okay? I put my hip down. All right? I don't rotate all the way onto my hip here because it'll be easy for an opponent that has this leg to circle and put me on my back. So I'm here. Right? And laces down. So the tops of your feet should be down, not live toes. Right? I'm low, and now I can spring back up, or move to the back, or go to my guard, whatever the case might be, upon necessity. All right, one more time. Here, hands where the hips are, sprawl, and then I spring back up, and I'm right back on my fighting stance. Okay, I'm going to show one more. I don't normally require this for blue belt, but it's a good idea, and we do practice it a lot. If you're overstacked, and it's actually some sweeps actually require you to roll over your shoulder. So I'm going to go over the back roll real quick. So again, people tend to get sloppy here where you can injure your neck. So whatever side I roll over, I'm going to look to that side. So if someone starts to stack me I'm going to direct to my right, right? The opposite, I direct to my left. Sometimes I can choose the shoulder I go over, sometimes I don't have that control, and I have to go where they take me. Okay? But let's imagine I'm going over my right shoulder. I'm going to look to that side, and this knee goes down. All right? So here, my knee goes down on the side I roll. I post the opposite foot, and now my hands are here for base. So from here, I can drive forward potentially, or I can tuck and recover my guard. All right? So from this angle, I'm going to do the opposite side. I'm going over my left shoulder. I look to that side. All of my weight transfers to my shoulder, so there's never any pressure on my neck. This is very important for newer students. Knee down, post. This is what, kind of my pause position, right? And then from here I can press forward to get on top, or I can tuck and recover my guard. All right, so those are 5 falls that you should really know for blue belt. Peace.